Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online with Salty Cur. I am your host, Salty Cur Cursalian, as we work our way through Middle-earth. Okay, so we have completed some quests for Mrs. Thornley. Now we're going to start looking for Tom Bombadil here pretty soon. First, I would like to head back to Bree. Let's take a look how far we are from Bree. We're not too far. And turn in some tasks. Tasks are how we can earn reputation in Bree, because we want to get that port. So we can see that there are task boards. If we clear everything from our map, there's a task board in the middle of Bree that will give us tasks, and then we can turn in. We should be able to turn in some tasks because we've been collecting a lot of items that can be turned in for tasks. Now, if you look at your quest log, it will tell you how many daily tasks you can turn in. You can increase your task limit with points. 20 points. Holy mackerel. Mithril tokens, those are expensive. We're probably not going to do that. We're just going to keep this at 5. We can add slots for active quests. We don't need to do that at this point. But we can start turning things in. While I'm looking here, let's put our food on our bar. So that'll be Vit food as soon as we're done with our 9 vitality carrots. We'll probably sell those. Let me lock these. In order to lock so you don't sell, you just Alt and left click and it will select it. And then I have a key map to Y, and I push Y and now it'll lock. So when I go to sell, it will not be included in the items to sell. Okay, so let us head to Bree. I'm saving our map because we might have to return from Tom Bombadil back to the Prancing Pony. What time of day is it here? So it's afternoon in Bree. Another pretty day. There's old Chief Watcher Grimbriar that we have helped out. We've got lots to do this episode, so we'll try to be about our business fairly quickly. Some frame rate hitches here coming into Bree. Is pretty active tonight. Typically, I don't get frame rate issues in Bree. Okay, I think it was the southeast side, if I recall. I'm looking up in my radar. There it is. See the task board. I don't know what this posted bill is. Turtles and soup. Talk to sick mandrake. No, thank you. Alright, so if we look at the Men of Bree tasks, there's lots of them here. Let's go ahead and get everything on screen. So basically you pick up the task, and then there's a chest. In this case, maybe you turn it into Hugh Reed. With the different things. And all of these, I believe, are for 300. So let's see. Worn sword sheets are here. We have 50 of those. So we can go ahead and do that quest 50 times. So we accept it. And then I think we turn it in. Do we turn it into Hugh? Usually there's a chest right by the board. I'm not seeing it. Let's find out what he says. We're going to find tasks. Yes, yes. Baltimore, an NPC located in the social center. Yes, we knew that. Task, repeatable. Each day you can complete up to a quota of 5. Yes. Yes, I know this. Deliver the Warren Sorchie's second watcher, Hugh. Second watcher, Heastraw. He was over here, wasn't he? There's going to be a drag having to run across. Oh, there's a little band that's playing. These are players who are in-game, and they have learned music, and here they're performing it together here in Bree. It's nice to see that people are still about the business of doing this. That's kind of neat.
What can I do for you?
So we got 300 reputation. I'll go ahead and put in our tortoise thing. Alright, let's pick up a couple. What else do we have? We have broken hatchets, so we'll accept that one. Broken hatchets, we'll accept that one. Do we have anything else that we have 10 of? Wet skins. Are wet skins a thing here? Yeah. So we'll take that one. So we need one more. What is this? Broken wooden maces. And that is one too, so we'll accept that one. So we've got those 4 tasks, and now we can just go across, past our musical interlude, and turn in these 4 quests and be done with our quests for the day.
What can I do for you?
For the day.
How can I be of service?
And the reason why we're trying to
Greetings.
build rep is we have to become friends.
How can I be of service?
In order to get our travel skill to this area. So it's telling us our task limit is reached. We don't need to reset our tasks. Upgrade task limit. Complete tasks throughout Middle Earth. So 5 of 100. So if we do 100 tasks, then we get to have 1 more. So we can do 6 per time. So our reputation for the men of Bree is growing. Acquaintance, we need to become friend. We should do the same here and here and here to get ports in Mickle-Delving, get ports in Rivendell. We don't really need that because we'll get the racial trait, and then Thorin's Hall. I think I've chosen an alley that's a dead end. Okay, we're off to find Tom Bombadil. A favorite of the books. Sorry, I had to yell at my kid. So over here at Adso's camp, that's where we're going. And you can see here where all of our business is going to be. As I mentioned last episode, I'm going to be trying to upload a video a day for quite a while here to keep the content coming. As things get busier, it might go down to every other day or 3 times a week. We'll have to see how it goes. But I'm hoping just to keep on going. I'm really having a blast doing this. Going down memory lane quite a bit and being able to share the beauty of this game with people. Alright, we are needing wolf pelts and tough vines from the old forest. This is where we did our training, if you'll recall, a few episodes back with our bow, where we had to hunt old Yellowfang and put her out of our misery. Okay, here are some roots. Collect tough vines. So I don't think killing the roots is anything, but they will kill us. Or attack us. Oh, we do collect from those, okay. Rhubarb does not count. So you'll see things start to get a little bit like a maze. There are also deeds in the forest that we'll probably come and try to do. However, I'll do some of those off camera because there's a lot of looking around. Speaking of deeds, let's see what our deed situation is. Hopefully that bleed will kill that root and my auto attack. Okay, so we're at 6 of 9. It's coming at level 23. Here's our tolerance. Tolerance is at 4, so we'll do charity and then tolerance. There's a wolf. It's back to our standard rotation. Barbed arrow. Hit him with the pinning shot, and then murder him with our penetrating shot. And quick shot. This is the bad neat thing about this forest. You would think there's a way around. This is how you get lost, my friends. In the old forest of Buckland. Oh, that's a warped oak. Ah! I think there'd be a lot more branches in the forest. Spider over there. That root reaches all the way under the ground to hit us. Okay, Bombadil is not here. Oh, he's there. Yeah. We'll try to work our way around his house, but it's actually easier to come from the Barrow Downs to get to his house. You just basically come this way, the Barrow Downs. We'll be spending quite a bit of time in the Barrow Downs. But since all of these vines are here, we might... Oops, I didn't want to hit that thing. But we got a deed for it. Let's see what it is. Defeat awakened trees in the old forest, 1 to 20. So there'll be 20 and 40, 60 of those for a deed. For probably 2,000 virtue XP. creeping about. See, did you hear it? Creeping right behind me, ready to attack. I hate spiders. I think Tolkien was right. For my money, spiders are worse than snakes. They're just repulsive, disgusting creations. And I know, I get the flies down, but still, always been repulsed by them. There's an argument to be made that it's inherited over thousands of years of development. It's innate. I remember as a child, a buddy of mine had a World National Geographic magazine, and this one was on tarantulas, and there were up-close pictures, and they were just gross. And right on time, here one comes, up by the claws. I mean, it was total shelob. Repulsive creatures. Here is a wolf. Wrong skill for our rotation, but sometimes it happens. Okay, we got 3 of 5. Should kind of be wandering this way. Back when the game started, there was no map for the Old Forest. You just had Breeland and the Barrow Downs, and there was no map of this area with at least these little guides of trees. So you were just kind of doomed to wander until you found what you were looking for. Which I guess is how it would be. Now, before you say, hey Kurt, you said you were going to go through vanilla, you shouldn't be referring to the map. I'm going to refer to the map. No one wants to see me wander in this forest for hours. Alright, our vines are done. Okay, so this, obviously we're going to a dead end, so we gotta go exactly the opposite direction and come around this way. If we can. And it's being greedy and going to get branches that are going to get us lost, but we got some crafting to do. The crafting ain't going to do itself. Okay, so here's the first flower. It is going to give us a quest to find the flowers. In the Old Forest, there's a lot of different flowers, as you will see here. So basically you go around, you find these flowers, which sounds easy enough, but as I hope I've been conveying to you, this is a bit of a maze in here. So it isn't as easily accomplished as one might think. In fact, I'm trying to think if I've ever accomplished it without cheating. I think I've always availed myself of the wiki with locations. And that being said, if you want to cheat as well, Middle Earth has coordinates, and basically you can go and you'll find coordinates of where things are located. So you'll notice as we continue to move to the east, this west will change and will decline. You'll see how slowly it declines, indicating just how vast the world is. And incidentally, when you click on your map and you hover, you'll notice down here it will indicate the coordinates of your hovering, so you can see where you need to go. So if you have your tablet open or your cell phone opened or a window opened and it's giving you the locations, you can just hover over your map and realize where the locations are. There's also a wealth of images that are telling you where locations are too, using your map. But here we go. Who is that dancing up there? You're in for a treat, my friends. We're going to meet Tom Bombadil.
Hey do, merry do, my hearty.
There he is. Tom Bombadil. If you missed him from the movies, and he was in the books, here he is. Oh, we got another deed. The old forest. We got to find these locations. That'll give us some virtue as well. Hey hoy now, hey now. What's all the fussing? Not had so many guests since our wedding. There's time enough for bird watching, but perhaps first a song or two, my hearty. Let your heart fly free and put aside your worries. You're at the house of Tom Bombadil. Hey, the light just went on again.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
My goldberry is away at her spring, and I was growing lily hunting, but I've no time for chasing birds. But hoy now, Ergon's name I know, and a friend of old Tom's. Here then my offer, while old Tom Bombadil looks for sour crows, you'll gather lilies for my lovely. I saw some along the river, just a hop and a jump away. Just follow along until ring-a-ding-dillo, you'll find old man Willow. You watch that old gray willow man. He's a mighty singer. He'll sing you down to sleep and drown you if you don't be careful. Yep. Okay. We're still level 18 quests. There was a ring here, but I think that's for picking up other quests when Tom is inside his house. That is his house. So let's go collect these lilies. We still got some wolves to murder and get their pelts. We're getting our power sapped, being close to old man Willow. You'll notice our power's declining a bit. Normally I'd try to do some of the other quests while we're about it, but since it's easy to get lost here, it's typically a good rule of thumb to finish your quests when you know where your person is or where your objective is. Laughing all day. Tom's a merry fellow. Okay. He's gonna run around like a crazy person, I think, until we go in his house, and then he'll be in here by magic. Hi, Goldberry. Here's his merry house. He's not in here. I mean, how can you not love this game? How can you not love this game? Alright, where is he bouncing around? Here he is.
Hey do, merry do, my hearty. What can I do for you today?
The Crebine and their master. And we will get a sword. That's slight improvement. Blackbirds flittered and fluttered, skipping among the branches. They came to rest where the restless walk. Beware the old barrows, they stir when they should be asleepin'. Go north up the path and follow the old barrows road, then south within the barrows wall along the forest eaves. Hey dole, merry dole, and there you'll find. Watch for the Lady Dreary. Now hop along. Okay, Riders of the Golden Sword, interesting. Okay, so that will be over here in the Barrow Downs, down here. We're going to be getting other quests in the Barrow Downs, so we're going to hold off on that. Let's finish these ones that we have here in the Old Forest. So, tough finds to Buckley Shepherd. Remember, she's right outside at Adzo's camp. The spring is over here. That's easier to get from the Buckland side, but let's give it a try. Let's see if we go here, here, and over. We might just find it. So let's mount up. Here are our wolves that we need, so I might as well get them off the list. Charge so I could pin him, which led to unnecessary mayhem. Alright, pelts are acquired. And there went a little hobbit. Branches. Go around this side so that stupid bat doesn't hit us. That was a pretty good note. Got 3. Okay, so we veer a little bit to the right. This is quite a bit easier with the map to refer to. That stalk of rhubarb is not one of the flowers of the forest that we're looking for. There's a strange, beautiful woman standing near the spring. Right there. Did we just see you in Tom Bombadil's? It's kind of hot.
I bid you welcome,
Come a long
wanderer
way
in the
for
wood.
water and into danger we do not know. It is true the water of my pool is the sweetest, and I gladly share, but the forest is wild and untamed, unfriendly to those who do not belong. Take this bucket and draw from my pool. Unless your friends drink too greedily, this will last far longer than water from wells of Bree. Be wary as you journey back to the road, lest the forest trap you. My Tom is the master, but he is about his business, and may not come to save you. Fare you well. Special delivery, and what are we meant to do? Oh, I failed. Okay, where is Tom? Is he out here? Yes. Okay, so basically we've got to get through back to Tom without, I think, without getting attacked. It's a bear. Without getting attacked or hit by roots or something. I think it makes it look easier that it is on the map, because I don't think we can just go that way. Because like if we're facing this way and I open the map, I'm supposed to be able to go that way. But you'll notice there's a wall of stone. Tom Naughty Corner, so we found another location for that deed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the spiders. Gotta get through. a root. Oh, there is little puppy cur making noise in the background. Here we are, back to the signs of civilization. Not quite there yet, though. Okay, who are we taking the Larkspur, right? Graham Larkspur. How about that? We brought it. Okay. Do we have to turn in? We do.
Why are you bothering me?
We're back to the Brutal Club. Or do we want these boots? Ooh, these boots are an upgrade. We're going to use those boots. So we will throw those on. See what
This is
Hawkwing
intolerable.
has for us. Hawkwing's knife, not an upgrade. No staff we can't use. See, 178 versus 145. So, turn in our pelts. Buckley, where's Buckley Shepherd? Here he is. Pardon me.
How can I be of service?
Good work. So we'll finish those now. Okay, so we have made our first forays into the Old Forest, and we will continue into the Barrow Downs next to defeat the Crabine and their master and pick up some quests along the way, if I recall. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time as Salty Cur simply walks into Mordor.